Welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Umineko When They Cry. In the last episode, I wasn't able to save Angie. But it wasn't anyone who killed her, other than her own self. But we're gonna see if she truly did die, or if something else will happen. Otherwise, this is the end of Angie. I tried to give you a chance to live. You didn't truly make an effort to live in the future that began after the age of 6. Eva tried her best. She absolutely tried her best. But Angie made the choice. There's not really anything we or anyone could have done. This scene is more meaningful than other scenes throughout the 07th expansion. Because Angie is a character that chose this. She chose to die and go to hell. She chose to learn the truth, even though it would hurt her and destroy her. She chose all of this. And because of that, I can't fault her. She knew full well the consequences, and she chose for this to happen. I just hope that her answer gave her peace. God. What was the point of all this then? This chapter was meant specifically for Angie. Now that she's gone, what was the point? I mean, as soon as they read that book, it's over. Butler and co. have lost. There's nothing they can do to argue against the single truth. Illusions are illusions. Trying to make an illusion of a truth is one thing, but when the truth has been given to the opponent, you can't tiptoe around it. You can try and interpret it any other way, but what's written there is what happened. Now that the enemy has that, we're done. We're just done. But I can't, much like Butler and much like Angie, I can't really fault them for making their decisions. I understand why they did. Butler throughout his decisions of his life, and Angie up to the very end of hers. I will fault them for the consequences that happen because of it. And we're gonna see these consequences. What? No. There's no way. There's no way. Did human Angie survive this? Birkenstow guaranteed that she didn't guarantee in red, but she guaranteed as the Witch of Miracles that she wouldn't be caught by the net, but Angie wasn't caught by the net. Did Angie somehow live this in the human world? Or is Angie dead right now? And this is just the afterlife. Oh. Or maybe Hachijo's just screwing with her. Who is that? Ikuko? I mean Hachijo? What is going on? Are we Angie, or are we someone else? Because Angie's dead. I think. I'm pretty sure falling from the skyscraper and then being eaten by cats in the demon world would constitute as dead, but then, you know, in the human world, Angie just fucking fell off of a fucking skyscraper, so... I mean, people have survived out of a falling debris of a plane crash, and some people have survived free falling. So... not out of the realm of possibilities. If this is Angie and Hachijo just screwing with her, if Angie... could you just let her rest? Oh, Hachijo's last name is, Ikuko. I forgot that. Or maybe that's her first name. Yeah, it's her first name. It's weird reading a Japanese novel where they said their first name. My age is a single woman's secret. So, strap yourselves in for this fever trip. Because hell if we know we're Angie or some random schmuck or maybe we're Birkenstell. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the Angie that wanted to look into the book died, and all that remained was the pure Angie from, like, 6-year-old Angie. Or maybe not. Maybe we're just some schmuck who has no plot relevance. Who knows? It's like rolling the dice. I look like I'm 18! Well, that does match up with Angie's age. I think we're still alive, or this is hell. Who knows? What if hell's just repeating all, like, this whole tragedy thing for Angie over and over again? God, no. That That would suck. Wait. What? No. No. We're a different person. But they're using the same sprite. If this is a symbolization of how Feathering's immortal by just having the same person over and over again, just... Wow. This is a little bit interesting. Not gonna lie. We got a tiny little Takano Miya Tamashi or whatever Takano's real name was with her grandfather, where like we're just here. We're just learning from our elder. Except in this case, you know. Actually, no, this is the same case. We're gonna turn out to be a bad guy, because Feathering, I feel, is a bad guy. So... Huh. I don't know, that's the comparison I'm drawing. Oh god, what if we are Angie, and we're actually Feathering? The theories are brewing. See, they're using the same sprite model for Hachijo Toya that they use for Hachijo Aku or something. So, I mean... So you have some talent at speed reading. Don't mind me just pressing the A button. I mean, I'll admit, I'm pretty good at speed reading. So much so that I actually go a little bit further, like faster than I want to in the story, and I have to remind myself to slow down. Now, talking out loud and like reading to someone, no, if I read fast, I scramble myself. So I read slow when I talk, but it's sort of the reason. It's one of the reasons why I did Higurashi the way I did, which bled into my style with Umineko, is I am shit at reading out loud, because it's gonna go so slow. Like, I'll give you an example. Your detailed opinions are worth the same as praise, I believe. I guess you have some talent as a critic. Or detective novel writer too. Detective novel writer? Well, that wasn't a question. A critic? Okay, I'm not really... I guess I've improved since Higurashi. I guess I have a low opinion of myself in terms of reading out loud. I just remember having a hard time whenever I was a kid. That's not what's important right now! What's important right now is that here we are. Apparently... Oh, red. Oh, okay, all this red. Apparently we're here right now as Hachijo. Because reasons. And this happened right after Angie died. Because it's making me think that Hachijo and Angie are the same character, same person. But that's kind of absurd. Like, not kind of, very absurd. Considering that Angie met Hachijo beforehand. So there's no way that that could work. And again, knowing the series that we're dealing with, nothing is out of the realm of possibilities. Oh, this song, I love it. Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. Higurashi did a couple of these too, where they put us in the perspective of someone that we never really knew, and they just went with it. And 07 made me feel like, what is going on? So, I mean, like, this is nothing new in the 07th expansion. Like, hell, this isn't the first time we've done this in Umineko. If you guys remember the opening of Chapter 6, where we were in that room for the entirety of the chapter until the very end, when we found out it was Baller, I mean, this isn't irregular. This is a new song. This is a rendition of an earlier song, a more laid-back and peaceful version. I would say her age is... Okay, I'm gonna sound mean when I say this. The sprite looks 40. Not gonna lie, the sprite looks 40. But the face looks like it could be 20. So if that makes sense, the body looks... She looks like an adult compared to... No, now that I put my finger on it, she doesn't look as old as possibly Eva, Natsui, and all those characters. She looks slightly younger. Not 20. I would say she's 30. I would say that she's 30. 25 is a more generous answer that would probably make her happy, but, you know, Hachijo, the sprite, everything looks 30. I'm sure if you read the Steam or PS version, you know, the sprite being different is going to change your opinion, but in terms of the original novel, she looks 30. You know? Like, she really looks around the same age as Rosa, although I don't know if Rosa's 30. I think Rosa's 30. From what I understand, Rosa was a later child of Kinzo, because she was a teenager when... Wait a minute. She was a teenager when Beatrice II died. And Beatrice II was about 20. So, she's younger than Beatrice II. But Beatrice II looks to be around the same age at that time as the other characters. So, I'm not sure. Not sure at all, actually. Oh, what was that one time? I like getting to hear your opinions. I love hearing everyone's opinions too. Even though even the most outlandish opinions could be right. Hell, for the longest time I was convinced of the Dark Bottler theory. But that's not the case. There are a lot of theories for this series, and I feel like keeping the cat box closed actually makes this series better. I know this seems weird, but keeping the mystery going and having people debate it online, in person, everything, it makes the series a lot better. We're going to continue this in the next episode, so until then, guys, I'll see you guys then.